trash. Oh, hell. You're good now. Okay. We don't even need that one yet. This. There. Here we go. Fixed. Assuming I don't gotta take them all and turn them back around anyway. Do my hand. Very lonely day so far. Darkfan's finishing up on his Minecraft stuff. Q's eating supper. Oh, Firedale is. What is this part? This is pipes. Where's Darkman? Messes up with Alpha.
Hello.
Hey, Darkfan. Is it nap time yet?
trying to eat something real quick, see if I feel a bit better.
That is not allowed. Feel better?
Yeah. I've been feeling the best the past few days.
Well, eating helps you with living.
Yep.
I fixed the little turnaround error thingy that we had going on. I fixed that.
Oh.
Well, then, other than that, how's Dark Van doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Good. That's great to hear. I'm tired, but outside of that, if I wasn't tired, then I wouldn't be alive.
Sometimes the more I sleep, the tireder I am.
Sometimes. That's all the time for me. That's like a given. That's the too much sleep syndrome. We're gonna have to take the entire output of one of the sides and turn it back around again.
Uh-oh.
Well, if we want to make it look good, we should do that. If we don't care, there's another way around it. I just looked at the output of the steel pipes, which is the lesson that we built, and we have basically a double-sized area for filling a maximum speed belt. It's like 650 coming out twice, and that one belt holds like 750 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh.
Because we're sending it to two places, and each one takes about 650. And right now we have it turned to all go around on the same belt. So we can either take it, turn all the outputs around on one of them, or just build the output of the other one over the top of the first one.
Right.
Yeah, one's the neat way, one's the lazy way. It's definitely that.
So these over here are going west, right? And these are going east. Are you saying switch one of them to come this way as well?
Yeah, we gotta have them both going west. So this one,
Yep.
they all gotta get turned around.
Well, at least that's only the center ones that need to switch.
Yeah.
It would be the same amount of work if we put stuff on top than it would be to take it off, really.
Well, what I was thinking, the other option would be to just go over here and like build this over to here, like across that way, and then meet it up on the other side. Because it's already coming from that direction, so we would just like take it from down there and build it over the top of here. And it would look really stupid. Or we could just, you know, flip it all around on one side. Probably could be, make it. We gotta flip it around. Let me finish the output though. Let's do that. Dang it.
Too bad we can't rotate in place.
A lot, yes. Oh, dang it, that's... how to make that crooked? We need an undo button again.
Just undo it.
Yeah, but it's not a button.
It's a series of buttons.
It's all a series of buttons. I just see it slowly disappearing.
I don't trust myself to do the multi dismantle or mass dismantle. Or what have.
To me, it's not so much the trusting as it is that I don't want to do them individually. I mean, I just did it earlier and deleted one of the machines.
Yeah.
You'll never know which machine because I fixed it. Oop. Not that. And not that. Not that. Not that. Okay.
Now, did that actually connect those belts?
Oh, I don't think it does. I already deleted it. That's not. Oh. Now, don't forget, you can then take this.
And run it straight out, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how far we can go, though. Take a belt and stretch it, and I'll put a place to match it. Yeah. So that far.
Right there.
And we're going. Green is out, so.
Yeah, that one.
Right spot. There. Probably take us to the end.
Not quite. There's
We
this
gotta
one
put
here.
one at the end anyway.
Yep.
I'll just do here.
Yep.
There. That looks good. Goes into storage, gets split up, and goes in the two different directions. That should do nicely.
It's 3 of the 4 components or so, isn't it? Or is it only 2?
Well, that takes care of steel pipes. We still need reinforced plates.
Oh, and concrete.
Yeah. And industrial beams, yeah. We can get rid of steel pipes. Both of these. I guess reinforced plates would be next, since reinforced plates are on both of these, aren't they? No, no. It's not on both of them. It's only in one place. Yeah. Alright, hold on. gonna go. Not blue yet, but at least it's there.
Which encased beam recipe is it?
Let's see.
I guess both of them take concrete, so.
So we're gonna need. We'll do the encased beams then.
Yep.
Then we gotta do the concrete that goes into it. Yeah.
And both are similar recipes, so.
Looks like I didn't do a special one for encased industrial beams. Let's see what we got for that. See if there's a better one. There it is. Yeah, one uses more concrete, the other one uses more steel. I think I'd rather use the more concrete.
All right.
So that's the first recipe. Encased industrial beams, yep. Wait a minute, hold on. I made something better for this.
You got a
I
big blueprint.
Yeah.
Can you swoop with the blueprint?
No.
Oh.
Oh man, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Okay, there's that. Now, encased industrial beams, we need 28 assemblers. What's the assembler one look like? Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it? No, it's different. Assembler is the 2 and 1, 2 to 1.
And don't use R.
And I was just about to rotate it too. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the space. Let me just pop that down so we can look at it.
Yep, right there.
A little more. How about like that?
Yep.
Looks good to me. All right, and that is. Well, that's 8. Oh, it's
It needs to
this
nudge.
one.
You gotta go. Oh, will it let you nudge right there? Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, but you gotta rotate it 180. Nope. There.
That's correct.
It looks correct.
right. 16.
That looks great.
24. $32. So this is actually going to be more than we need. That's fine. We could take out 4 of them if we wanted. Yeah, take out 4 of them.
No. Nope. Don't do that.
Me?
No, me. It's clicking
Okay.
all the wrong places to put the belt.
Is this the one that didn't line up? Yeah.
It's fine.
Start by extending this down here.
We're looping the inputs, right?
Yes.
Oh, I did that wrong. Let's do that again.
Need all those. You know, that actually makes it really convenient to connect all these things together too.
Yeah.
There. Oh. Cased industrial beams. There.
And okay, they are wired up to go to their destination already. That was a quick one. Now we're going to need to do the plates. steel plates.
Yeah. The reinforced iron plates. Let me look at that recipe again. Plate.
Steel beam.
Reinforced iron plates either need plates, well, they all need plates. And then they need either screws. Oh, Screws, plastic, or copper wire. Third recipe is lossy. I don't like lossy.
What do we need the reinforced iron plates for?
That is this one. Modular frames. I have it set up as just being the initial recipe, but I'm not looking at these other two. The plastic one is good. The copper one is pretty good too. Because the first one is six plates to 1 reinforced plate. The copper one is 10 plates to 3. I think it's easier to make copper wire than it is to make screws, maybe.
Do we have... We can do the Caterium wire.
Mm-hmm. We have Caterium coming in below this here, too.
Yeah, it's
How
one
much?
Caterium makes 8 wire. It's 120 per minute. That's the fastest one.
We have a lot of Caterium coming in down here.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember how much of it we needed. I mean, I built this a while ago. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I think this is actually to capacity, but... Let's see that source. Where's that coming from? That's coming from 2 different... Wow, that's coming from 2 different sources?
One north and one south.
Yeah.
Did you overclock either of those miners?
I mean, probably. Did I overclock? I mean, that's probably why I had to do 2.
Right.
I'm checking the south one. Hold on. The problem is at a certain point you can overclock them. You can overclock them, but we don't have the means to take it out fast enough.
Right. Oh, this is like right on top of where you're mining it, isn't it?
I did not.
This one's overclocked.
This one is definitely not.
Ah. Are you doing the Caterium ore and water over there too?
Yeah. And this is popping out at 12 per minute. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25 of them here.
There's 25 over here too. Yeah.
I think that would make it so it's currently going out onto the belt at 300 per minute. On this one at least. Which this belt can take over double that. The minor is only I mean, I could take it from 240 per minute to 600. Let's process 24 each. Huh. So guess how many of these things I would need to process 600 ore per minute?
I don't know.
25.
Oh. Oh, which is what you have. So maybe you didn't, like, that's what you did at the north one. There's 25 there. You've got it maxed out.
Huh. Maybe I forgot to amp this one?
Yep.
Huh. Well, okay, so that I'm not getting any more. I mean, when it's running, I think that might be what it needs. I screwed that up. Wow.
So this area was making high-speed connectors, AI limiters, and circuit boards.
Uh-huh. Which all need deuterium wire like crazy.
Yep. You've got like 3 double tall storage containers.
Yeah.
Stocking up that wire.
With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs. Yeah. 4 of those inputs are at maximum speed, and the top one is slow. Let's see, they're pumping it out at 60 per minute times whatever this is. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, you know, 50. Okay. 25 again. 25 times 2, so 50 times... it's 12 per minute times 50, so... Huh. Is that right? Am I sending double the amount of deuterium over here that I need?
Maybe we just skim a little off the top and see what happens.
Is the one in the north a normal node?
Yeah. Yeah, they're both normal nodes. You've got it like overclock.
Huh. one of those sources should be enough for this whole thing. Did I do my math wrong? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 22, 6, that's 50. Okay, 50. So, confirm this. 12 times 50. I'm looking at it right now. We could do math in game. If you push N, you can just do the math right there. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I started freezing for a moment. Oh, Captain Q's joining. Okay,
Oh.
that makes more sense now. Okay.
Yeah, so 600.
So we're sending 600 to this twice? Is that that can't be right? That can't be right. I gotta look at. There's no way How did I mess that up that much? Mess it up to my positive. I mean, that's way excessive.
Are you okay?
I think I might have accidentally erred in my own favor, but I need to be sure.
There, that.
Bank errors in your favor.
For like $200.
Yeah.
You know what? It's like 15, something like that.
Oh wait.
It's 12 times 25, right? For one side.
That's why it's sending it at 300. The ore is coming in at 6. Okay, it halves the ore when it goes through. It comes out of the ore is coming out at 600. It's turning it into 300 ingots per minute. That's what it is. It needs 600 ingots per minute. We're sending it 300 twice. Okay, all right, yeah. This is what it actually needs. Dang it.
So you messed up by not overclocking that one over there.
Yes, I did. I messed that up. But what I didn't do is I didn't mess up the amount that I actually needed. I feel better.
We don't have any other near source of Caterium, do we?
In YouTube, Valius, that's not 12,000 Caterium wire. That's 3,000 Caterium wire per minute for a thing that's not moving. But who's counting? I mean, it's fully stocked right now. So I don't think there's any more Caterium in the area that we would want to use for that.
Was this copper node? It's a normal one. Would that be enough for doing the copper wire?
Well, let's see. Okay, so if we change. Okay, so that is going to be.
It's a normal node.
This
So.
reinforced iron plate. So if I change this recipe, let's see options. I gotta fix this now. So if we change the recipe to the stitched iron plate. $432 copper per minute. That's before. Actually, that's before doubling the copper. Yeah. Hold on, and we would do. What is that? Pure copper ingot. So, alternate recipe. Pure copper ingot. That changed it from 432 to 173. Dude, there's no way that node does not produce that much.
Right. So
And
that
I mean, oh, you're talking about this copper node.
it's the one that's like right. up
Well,
there.
we're actually pulling from a copper node right here. I don't know what's going into this.
Oh yeah, there's a copper node at this.
Okay, where are you coming from?
There's
About the same place where the Caterium's coming from.
yeah, it's south, right?
Yeah.
Is that one overclocked?
See, in theory, I overclock all of them.
Right.
In theory. But the Caterium one, I had to rebuild that one like 3 or 4 times. I recall that, and I must have rebuilt it once and did not overclock it. Obviously. The last time, unfortunately, was the time that I did that. Not the previous time that I had to rebuild it, but the last time. Okay, so that's you. It is not overclocked. It must mean that we did not need very much copper over there. Which means if I amp this, it'll be more than enough.
And just by the looks of it, looks like you've got at least 25 of the smelters here too. So just oh, that's the
Yeah.
Caterium one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's the Caterium one. I shipped the copper because I did. In most people, I didn't need that much copper, so I shipped it over to there. So we're gonna have to refine the copper there. That's fine.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
All right, I was looking for. Why did I make this? I made this to make something. Oh, to make the. Where is it? Oh no, that's at the crafting bench. I made the wrong thing.
We run out of. Oh, here I put 7 of the overclockers in.
Oh, I just make them when I need them. We have
Okay.
so many slugs in there.
Yep.
I just pop the sucker down and make a bunch.
Oh, I can
I carry like 10 on me at all times at least.
I can offload my slugs finally.
Hooray!
A couple of them.
I've been carrying those around for weeks.
And that puts it to 600 per minute coming out of this thing versus, what was it, 240? So, yeah. How much is the current processing doing over there? Whatever it is, double it. I mean, we only got to make like another 173's worth, so that should be fine. Iron copper mix is the best. Iron copper mix may be the most efficient. I really like how free water is.
Okay, so
And
it
it doubles the ore, so I like that one.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
yes, 25.
24. Let me double check that. Good guess, though.
Yep. Now we have
24 at 15 per minute.
we have 18 summer sloops.
Okay, this is currently processing 360 per minute. So yeah, we could definitely just take from this and make a few more upstairs. So we'll probably just. I maybe we could just take this and like mirror it on the other side, so we could pull from the same thing. The problem is I think I made the refineries in all 4 directions. In from both directions and out from both directions. So I probably have a blueprint to do this in that direction. In theory.
But to build them kind of out to the west? Is that what you're talking about? Or?
Yeah, build them on the west side, just like add some stuff over here and build them out that way. We would need to double up the water, though. But I'm pretty sure there's enough of it. We're barely tapping the water source that we got right now with this. It's an actual, like, full-on well. And we're, like, barely touching it. Which you have turned blue.
Did I paint that? I don't remember painting that.
Wait! I turned it blue for water.
Oh, it only has 2 extractors connected.
That's what I'm saying. It's barely tapped.
Yeah. These well pressurizers are so cool.
They really are.
What do you do? Just throw one on here and use that for the new refineries.
Yeah. Well, we haven't gotten to there yet. We still got
Right.
to build the refined plates, but now we know which recipe we can go with.
Yeah.
So that's good. Okay. So that would be stitched iron plates, which means we're still going to need to make iron plates, of course. And constructors for the wire itself, which is gonna be a lot. All right, 24 assemblers this time. Well, it's 23 assemblers. And, oh, that reminds me, one of these I have to turn up a little bit. The one at the end. Where's the input? Inputs here. I would like it to be the output one right here. You need to get one of these, and you need, like, that. That's more than it needs. Okay. The actual amount of, here, get this. The amount of assemblers for the industrial beams.
Uh-huh.
28.03.
Oh, come on.
So, I amped the last one 10%. I think that'll be plenty. That'll be excessive, technically. I need to amp it 3%. I'll live with 10. I'm not going to min-max quite that much. All right. So again, we're going to go back over here. Stitched iron plates. So we want to do 24 for this one. It's actually 23.06, but we'll just do 24.
Don't use your R.
Well, I had to use my R to stop it from doing the paste thing, so I needed to use my R. Now I gotta not use my R. It's this way, right?
Yeah.
No, output.
You want output this
That
way.
way.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, so like that.
you want to nudge it over this way, or
Right.
to the west, and then to the south.
That looks pretty good. There, or
Let's see.
maybe there.
Let me look.
I don't
It
know
looks
how far
about the
apart these
same.
ones are.
Looks about
Yeah.
the same distance as you did the previous one. So
That's good.
Yep.
Okay, 8. Is that right?
yep, looks good.
16.
Yep.
4. Man, I'd like a coffee right now.
Can't do it.
Oh, I can. I just won't, you know. I'll have problems.
You
And I don't mean with the caffeine.
you'd like to, but you don't want to.
I don't want to suffer the consequences.
Same thing.
Doesn't want to deal with the wrath that it'll bring.
Exactly. It's only 9 o'clock, a little after 9 o'clock. It's almost 9:30. But it's just 9 o'clock at night. I mean, it's okay to have coffee at a couple hours before most people go to, when most people go to bed. It's fine. It's fine.
Needs more hashtag.
Hashtag not happening.
That be one, yeah.
Okay, it's the loop around is hooked up. The belts are hooked up between them, I believe.
Okay. They are wired from this side. I haven't put in the recipes yet. I gotta plug in the actual plug. Halfway point. This to here. Okay, they should all have power now.
Oh, they're red because they don't have the recipe. Never mind.
You know, the funny thing about how I got the wiring out here, Dark Fan, if you look at this, if I took this right here and I centered it on this, then somebody would complain that's not lined up with that one. Or if I actually, hold on, if I centered it on that thing, so it's centered on the pillar going up.
Right.
Somebody would complain that's not centered on this thing. If I center it on this thing, someone would complain it's not centered on that thing. But it looks so derpy either way you do it. There's two centers. Well, technically, there's kind of three.
Right. This is it's the upper center or the lower center.
They're at the same height. It's the left or center.
Left center or right center?
Well, there's a center, a right center, and a left center. We're going with the left center at this point.
It's like north by northwest. Left by left center.
I think I'm technically going with the furthest center from the center for all three of them. That one. This one's way off. Yep, it is the furthest center from the center. Except that one.
That one's almost center.
It's almost center, yep.
But it's left of center.
Which means the only one that's actually on center
It's the very first one,
is
isn't it?
well, the first two actually.
Oh, first
but
two.
that's what I built this for.
Yep.
For the first two because they're the same alignment. So of course they have the same center.
Well, it's all just a matter of perspective. If you're enough to the left, it's centered.
I could put fake ones there just to make it look like it's centered.
Just put them all across on every spot you can, all the way down.
Yeah, so Frankenstein it.
Then make them look like rivets.
Oh, the bolts. Put neck bolts everywhere. Okay, so now they're wired. Now they need the recipe. What was the recipe? Stitched iron plate. Copy. Alright. Oh, and the output. Hold on. Well, I think they just go right into the next thing, don't they? No, the encased these are reinforced plates, right?
Yeah, they go way down.
Yeah, okay, so we want to do this as a storage container thing again.
How are you, Q?
I'm okay. I'm glad I had a nap. I've just been really tired today. Yeah, I had one. It was about an hour. I needed it.
Nap over my head.
Far be it from me to hold my nap over your head.
I had one earlier today, but I got up like at, I don't know, 4 or so.
Hmm.
But then I slept a lot yesterday, so.
I got the credits and blueprints. That was good.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. That is a puzzle game, I tell you what.
Dude, that took my brain a second. Because there's blueprints in this.
Prints.
I thought you were talking about the blueprints, the credits in this that you get for turning in materials. The tickets. I was like, well, I guess you could call them credits, but what blueprints do you get for the credit? What credit did the blueprint on Q? What did you do?
I'm sorry.
You crossed the games on me. Don't cross the streams.
It was not intentional, my friend. No. A puzzle game. But I think we understand that now.
What you're talking about.
Yeah. Captain recommended for sure, and there's still like a whole other game after it to do. Quite something. I don't remember. Did you say you were gonna play it back?
I did not play it.
Okay.
Tunic was about as deep as I'm gonna go for a while from puzzle games.
Which?
Tunic.
Oh, Tunic is, I'd say, about 3/4 as deep too. So, it is a deep game.
It has the combat mixed in there though to break it up.
It does help.
It does help, yes. Wait, did I go too far? I went too far with the encased beam blind. Encased beam go here. No, I mean reinforced plates. I'm getting this right eventually. I need...
It is right in that upright support.
So it is!
Can you see it through the... No.
Okay, that's alright, that's alright. What we just do, we go over here. Yeah, that makes significantly more sense. It's gonna look weird, but it makes significantly more sense. So we get rid of this one. Leave the supports because whatever the last thing is going to need to go that way anyway. I think. I don't remember what the last thing is. Oh, it's concrete that's going over there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to need a line going all the way over there like this too. So this comes down here. I think we can do this. No.
Just if you turn it 180 and then redo the belt, this little piece, yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. So take this down. I think I can go like that, actually. It'll look a little weird.
It,
Don't look too
did
bad, right?
Wait, which end did you start it from? Over here or here?
I don't know.
Start it from there and come over and it'll do. Well, does it do the same bend?
I don't know.
Are you on,
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks better. Only a little clipping instead of a lot of clipping. They're made of rubber. They just run into each other like that.
Yeah.
It's
just
it's rubber.
It's bending. Yeah.
They're merging.
It's designed to
That's
do
just
that.
a really good weld job.
Unless you redo this one and have it point to the south and then run.
I actually think that looks the best like that. I mean, it
Yeah.
looks a little derpy for the fusing going through it, but I like the height that it ends up at.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's a little derpy, but I like it. So, that'll work. Okay, so now we take that up to here. That. And now that's done. This no longer needs anything, really. I mean, it's not done yet, but it's accounted for. The only thing that's not accounted for is the concrete at the end, and we'll get there.
So I was up like right about here looking down, and it looked like something had fallen down there. Down there. From up
Something
here.
fell?
It looks like it fell, but it's the way the belt is angled. It looks like something fell down. It's like it's leaning.
Huh.
It looks like it's like, what the heck is that? I had to go down and look at it to see what that belt was doing.
Ha!
See, that's a funky belt.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could have taken that one and bent it down underneath. I kind of fudged it. That's the type of stuff where you hide everything underneath there. But there's a lot underneath here already.
Uh-huh.
Not as much as there could be, mind you. I mean, I could have done that. I just didn't.
That's fine.
If I ever want to fix it, I can fix it. Get rid of it, pack. That belt is ugly. Well,
It's fine.
I'll tell you what. That's the only ugly belt. It makes everything else look a heck of a lot better. And there's some other derpy stuff in here, too. But you don't notice any of that other derpy stuff. You just notice that belt.
See, all
It
you
makes
do
everything else look great.
is you just put a few foundations around and cover it up. Just bury it.
Send it through a statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 gifted subs and he'll fix it. He'll make it look straight.
They'll
You
do
know
it.
what? I'll go with that. That would be
They will
worth.
do
That would
it.
be worthy of the time. Okay, now for this, we need to get an input of iron and copper. The copper is going to need 30 constructors. And the iron is going to need another 22. Should we do that? Okay, Alt, isn't it? Over here?
What's that?
You got all this space over in this spot over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thinking of doing like the refineries over on this side? The copper stuff over here?
Yeah, for the iron plates and the wire
yeah.
constructors.
Oh!
So it would be a...
There's no wire here. Hold on. I could get power. I went a little too
There's no
far.
wire yet! We didn't build anything here yet!
I went a little too far.
Nope. I just
Nope.
did the same thing. Well, let's see if we can make it fit. Alright, so that would be a total of... let's see... 29... So 30...
Well, you gotta think you gotta go work on first.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That was
7, 8, 9... Yep!
You knew they
So
do
it is! Looks like I'm fixing it! Chad, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Hold on, I'm going to mute for a second so I can say all the names.
Yep.
Because I like doing that. Congratulations to... Okay, I gotta do it in order here. I gotta do it from the bottom up on my end. Stinky Bojan, Mr. Draco, Michael, Uper66, Milleron, PC, Dissipate Dragon, Battleship Ho. Oh no, I'm sorry. Battleship How. Or Howie, I'm not really sure which. Matman, Burning Shadow, and Hellbreed. Congratulations to all of you. I have a thing to fix.
Now, what would be funny if I said 10 gift subs to me and I'll put it back the way it was after he fixes it?
Okay,
Not
so
even
would
you
do
would
that.
do that.
let's
Dark.
see.
Not even you.
Dude, where is this line going? Did I really?
Over there. I presume that's not where you want it to go, but that's where it's going.
The angles that this. So it's at a weird angle, but then the copper sheets that are on there are angled on the belt as well, and so it makes it look really weird.
No, hold on, Darkman. You gotta see this from the beginning. Hold on. You gotta come over here and see the actual beginning. Okay, so here's the crazy part. It starts the feed here. Okay?
Huh?
Then it goes all the way down here,
And then back.
underneath it, and then back again. You know why I did that? Because the blueprint went that way.
Yeah.
And the blueprint was accounting for pipes that are not needed for the output, so they were up.
It's just extra storage.
Well,
That's
it
all
certainly was before somebody paid for me to fix it.
So are you going to switch all those belts to come this way?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll fix the whole freaking thing. Dude, I'm going to have so many sheets on me right now.
You know, Pack, it's a little early, but it's time to change the sheets.
Hey, Pack,
Yeah?
you have my express permission to fire him.
No, I think that one was kind of worth. Oh, I ran out of. Hey, so interesting fact for you, Dark Fan.
Uh-huh.
You could only delete 50 things at a time.
Uh-huh.
I ran out way back there. But I was highlight. See, if I'm flying over it, it looks like it's highlighted when I fly over it. So I just kind of kept going. Okay, let me go back again. Well, I might as well start from this end this time.
It's time to change the sheets.
You should have taken me up on it.
See, now what I could do is I could say when she gets in here, I already did.
Yep.
True.
Oh. Oh, you didn't have to do that. You
Yeah,
could
I
have
did.
kept that. You could have kept that belt and put the mergers on that belt from the machines.
No, because I'm going to line up the mergers slightly different. Don't need that. Don't need that. Because if I line up the merges properly, it will get that length where you don't even have to aim at it anymore. It just it
Yeah.
automatically lines up. That was not that length. Okay, well, we can delete this. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so it's going that way this time. We want mergers. And this way. So how far can I go with this?
I'm helping them for free.
Oh, missed. Okay, so now I want a conveyor belt to go underneath this. Okay.
Those machines haven't run in months.
Right?
If it's true. If it's true, it's true.
I thought- I just did that.
This is too funny. So they go all the way over to that container and then come around and come all the way back under where they're being made. Except on the other side here. They're going all the way back down.
Oh,
See,
dang.
here.
Okay, well, that works. So I'm gonna follow the line that's going in the other direction
Just
back
like
again. Okay.
So you're just putting that down here instead of up there.
So we gotta put. Yeah. All their wood. Dadgummit.
Huh. There's no plastic coming out of this machine here. But there's plastic there.
Yes.
Okay, that was weird.
actually connected.
There. Which also reminds me, there was a hole in this floor the whole time that I just decided to fly through. Okay.
I think there's a splitter up here that's not working right.
Access hatch. That's a lot of Z fighting.
Yeah.
Okay. And now it's no Z fighting. There.
Hooray.
Asphalt for the win. Why does it keep smoking?
I think it's propeller wash.
spending way too much time on making a hole look good.
That's building.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that.
That's building too.
But the floating support there.
The floating support there.
Just add another one below it. Oh. It's easy to do, huh? Doesn't want to.
No, it does not.
Wow, that's a stubborn one.
Dark Fan.
It needs a foundation to place on. There. How's that?
It works.
Just have to be at the right angle.
They're a little bit of both, Jubilee, actually. They're both cosmetic and functional.
Yeah,
They're functional for actually placing the conveyors, but once the conveyors are placed, you can remove them without any consequence.
yeah, and they act as ladders too.
Yeah, they also act as ladders for us that fly around everywhere.
For some reason, I thought there used to be like a ceiling that had a hatch on it. Did there used to be ladders?
In this?
Yeah.
Or there are ladders in this.
Like,
I know what you're talking about, but I don't
Was that-
remember.
was that this game? Was it early on in this game? I thought there was like a hatch and then a ladder that you could go down from.
Well, that's definitely in
pick
Space Engineers.
I thought there was something like that here a long time ago,
Hmm.
but I'm misremembering.
Yeah, in this you would have to do a whole catwalk thing in order to do that. Not difficult, but you can definitely do it.
Oh, there's a ladder.
So let's see how many copper sheets I have on me now. Oh, it's not so bad. Only 4 stacks. I was
Oh,
expecting a whole lot more than that.
there is ladders right there. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Sure.
ladders.
it's in the architecture. Come over here real quick. See that belt right there? There's no plastic going on it. It's not going to this last machine.
Oh,
I've replaced the belt. I have not replaced the splitter here, though. I think the splitter's messed up.
it's also the final one. Technically, we can remove these.
I wonder if
The
that...
frick?
I bet that belt is just a... Oh, yeah. Try to do the remove tool and hover over the belt going into this second to last machine. You'll see what the problem is.
Oh! There's your problem.
Talk about cosmetic.
So what was this machine like added after the fact or something?
That was ages ago. I don't know.
Yeah, it was months ago. That's probably last year when you did this.
Oh, almost definitely.
Huh, that's weird.
I have made this infinitely worse.
Congratulations.
So much worse. Fine, I'll put it back the way I want. There. I would have never saw that.
So why is that last segment of conveyor so slow?
Why did I make the last section slow?
Yeah.
So that it will back up into the ones before that. If I can, I'd rather be outputting at the speed that it can take it.
Mm-hmm.
And these actually pull it in at 28 per minute, and these pull at 30. So it's actually the perfect speed.
Well enough.
Almost.
Oh, sure. Conveyors are not an exact science, despite evidence to the contrary.
Well, they can be, but it's not worth the study.
You know, I'm not sure how to respond to that. I feel like I rest on the edge of that particular razor, and I'll tell
Well,
you,
like-
it's very uncomfortable.
Well, you can exactly figure out how to make it so that these are perfectly balanced to go into them by putting 4 times the space behind it in order to do that, when they will perfectly balance themselves eventually anyways.
Yep. And I do, for lack of a better term, enjoy figuring it out.
I like that type of thing, but for this, I think balancing looks ugly.
Yeah, no, I agree. And there's a reason why this is a standard in all the various screenshots and official promotional things. I'm not a strict advocate for balancing. I like balancing. I don't necessarily like that kind of balancing as much as I like making sure that there's the appropriate number of machines, the appropriate amount of resources at the appropriate speed. That I like. I enjoy working out the balancing as well, but that's not where it's at for me.
Yeah. I do like the balancing when I can get it for the good thing about balancing is you don't have to wait for balancing is important when resources are limited. Because then you want to make sure that everything gets exactly the right amounts. But when resources are not limited in a game like this, allowing it to back up doesn't cost anything but time.
Yeah.
and it looks so much better. And in this game, making it look like a pretty factory is just about as important as the factory itself.
Completely.
Which is why he had those copper sheets running the way they were earlier.
Hey, I could have made this whole place spaghetti. I didn't. I didn't spaghettify everything. Just that one, I was like, oh, that's good enough.
Heck,
And
how
everyone in chat watched me do it, even if they don't know it.
Heck, how could you make that illuminating lecture and then go on to opine that you could have made it spaghetti? Oh, it's important, but you could have made it spaghetti.
Well, the fact is that I only made one of them slightly spaghettified. I didn't
The
make the whole
duality
factory.
of man, sir. The duality of man.
But it's like, I've talked about this theory before. When you have a scar, it's sometimes better to make that scar look cool than try to hide it with makeup.
So, Native Americans, or some Native Americans, when they would weave things or make things, would intentionally make one little piece of it off.
Uh-huh.
And depending on what it was, it would be called like a spirit knot. Because nothing is perfect, they thought. So it's just, that's what was told down to me when we're making stuff in Scouts.
I like that theory.
Put an extra twist.
I definitely go onto the line that nothing is perfect, so trying to achieve perfectionism is kind of pointless. Like, one of my favorite examples is there's literally, outside of the digital example of it, no such thing as a physically straight line. Think about that. Even light bends to gravity. Nothing is straight. It's damn near close often, but there's no such thing as a straight line.
That is interesting.
Right? I've had people argue with me over that, by the way.
Well, they're wrong.
They're like, yes, there's such thing as straight. It's like, no, you can't. It's always going to be off. You can't. The only straight line is a digital one, and that's only by the definition of what it is inside the computer itself. Even the one on the screen is going to be off by pixels.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it, Kristen. Kristen wants his brain twist too.
It's just a matter of scale.
At far enough distances, relativity means you can be standing at the exact same place at the exact same time and see the light from a star that is days apart. Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes the light bends. Yep. And it'll bend it into itself. Okay, so for this next bit, let me recheck my little chart thingy here. It's a little chart thingy too, because I got a tiny little corner that I'm trying to read as we're doing this. 30 constructors, well, 29 constructors for wire, and 22 constructors for iron plate.
Your head is just bobbing up and down real fast. Oh, now it's not.
Huh.
That was weird.
And there's the constructors. We need 50
50.
Are these the ones that line up perfectly? Yeah, these are the exact size of the block.
Yeah.
So
Ooh. Big power.
if this is 25 blocks long, then it'll fit. It's 20. And now it's 25. Oh, falling. I was gonna try to not cover that tree. Ah, we'll give it a skylight.
Let's make another hatch like you did before.
We'll build this out. Yeah. Spend 20 minutes on a hatch. We'll build what we need, and then I'll turn the rest into like the glass skylight thing, so that it'll look like we're getting like going in there. I'm thinking I'm gonna build a factory over the top of all this at some point. I'm pretending that I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I may never, but I'm pretending.
So we're probably what? Halfway with machines for those final products down there.
Yeah, because the actual processing of the ores,
Yep.
they're the giant refinery machines, and we're gonna need a lot of them. I'm thinking they're gonna be on the roof. That's where all the concrete's gonna get made. That's where all the copper's gonna get made. That's where all the iron's gonna get made.
There's a pure limestone node over there to the east. Is going to be helpful.
Yeah, we're gonna need that. We need let's see. Where's limestone? There it is.
It's a lot. There's a lot of things that need it.
Hold on. Let me change that, because I have a feeling I don't have the extra recipe in for that. So pure concrete? No, there's not a. What's the name for the watered concrete? Let's look at that.
Wet concrete.
Wet concrete. That's the one that we want to go with. I don't think we want to. Do we want to ship anything else in? I mean, otherwise we would need silica.
If we did rubber, it'd get us 90 per minute.
Yeah, but then we'd have to ship in rubber.
Right. I think the
silica's
the
a lot cheaper than rubber.
The wet concrete's the one to do.
6-4 versus 6-4 is still pretty good. Yeah, wet concrete. Okay.
I can get started on that if you like.
The wet concrete?
Yeah.
Well, it's going on the roof. We don't really have where it's going to be yet.
Okay.
Okay, that's a significantly reduced amount of limestone. It's still a lot. 2,068.51 units of limestone coming in per minute.
So that here is not quite going to cut it, huh? The other one right next to it's impure.
Yeah, there's a normal to the northeast there. And a normal to the south.
That's a lot.
That is going to be a lot of concrete.
That's a lot of concrete. That's a freaking lot of concrete.
I mean, even for how much we use concrete around here. That's a lot of concrete.
Well, that's future me's problem. Well, future Russ's problem. For right now, we gotta figure out where the actual processing is gonna be. So we'll get back to that. It's also gonna need
Power. You know, it might be
Hopefully,
time to
yeah.
put another floor on this.
yeah, that's the next thing. After this, I think it's time. I think that's when it's time to do the next floor. But first, I need to return this morning's coffee. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Thanks. Just the ones that I grabbed. Okay. And the coffee I have.
It's empty. Yes, you just saw him sneak in from underneath the thing.
That was a long intermission.
It happens.
Pack went for uncoffee break.
Sounds about right. Is that kind of like 7-Up?
The uncoffee maker.
Mm-hmm. It's like the Uncola, so.
I don't know why, but now that I've used the button once today, I'm trying to open up my inventory with B. Which is still not the thing I want to do. I want to open up the crafting part. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Dang it, I didn't want to place that yet.
There were a lot of hogs over next to the limestone. A lot of hogs. I figured I'd clear it out and get it ready at least.
Yeah.
A lot of hawks.
And this line's feeding to the south.
Yes.
Okay. There might. Hold on for a second. Is this the output's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So the input is right here. Do you have this one that rotates the other way? I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I figured feed it in from back here.
Yeah, because there's an input right here, though.
It's going to get really interesting as I want to do something fancy with this one.
Yeah.
We're going to do all 50 of them in a straight line, and we're just going to do the inputs to wherever they need to go in, and the outputs wherever they're going to go out for the two different items. This should be interesting. So, oh. 30,
Power.
40.
The power.
Yeah,
That's, that's what the RO was the power.
Okay. Oh, please tell me these line up. Please tell me these line up. I know they're not going to line up, but please tell me they're going to line up.
They're gonna line up.
Not in the slightest.
Ooh.
I have to cheat this one.
Or are these for the plates? Is that what the ones you laid down were for the plates?
The plates and the copper wires.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. If we start from this direction. And actually, before I do anything else, I'm going to wire this thing. Because if I
So
wire
we
it,
have
we can
so we have
fly.
power. There's a few dead spots.
There. Oh, Calypso, you got a tree. Oh, evidently I saved the plan with one deuterium ingot being made in it. Okay, so not that. start with a smaller one. "22 iron plates." Dude, I just saw how much steel we gotta make. We gotta make a lot of steel. We're gonna need a lot of iron and a lot of steel for this build. I'm gonna look at the steel recipes in a minute.
God, that's way south though. I guess there's two normal iron nodes not used right now. Just to the south.
Why never seen the nitrogen gas over here? It's like directly to the east.
That one?
Yep.
one side of this copper, one side iron.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, he split it. You got copper over here.
Well, I was gonna do it where it goes down the line, but since the outputs are in the center,
Yeah.
they're merged. That ain't gonna work. Copy.
Yeah, there's not enough room to do a vertical. But how many of each do we need?
22 of one and 28 of another.
Oh. And these are in groups of 8, right?
Ten.
Oh, is it 10? Oh, yeah, okay, 5, 10. You could split the output line like wherever the halfway point or the cutover is. If you do,
Yeah, I think it's right here.
yeah, if you, yeah, then do a vertical up and then run the other output above that.
I'm gonna do not a vertical up, but a down. But yeah,
Oh, down, yeah.
just like that. This one.
Or is that going to be the loop?
Yep. And then we're gonna have to have an input here. It's either going to be, I mean, whether or not it's coming from, I think it's going to be coming from up top down to here, but that's still where it is, so at least it's marked.
Right. So then there's an output. Where's
Yeah, the
Where's
iron
this gonna loop?
plates,
you can have a
this
same-
one loops
same
all the way
loop.
at the end. Yeah, this one should loop all the way down here. In fact, this
Okay.
one should be an easy loop. But I think it would be kind of cool to make it look like the same loop.
Yeah.
So let's take you out, you out, you out. Do the same thing. And that output. Now I need to speed up one of these. This one. Actually, if I just take that, I'm going to speed it 2. There. Because I actually need a 28.83 and like 21.62. So 22 was fine for the one, but the other one had to be 29. I just made 2 of them doubled, or 2 of them at 50% more. So 2 of them are doing the work of 3. I hope I copied and pasted them all right. We're gonna find out when all the inputs go in.
Or don't go in.
Exactly. Okay. Now let's look at the next thing. The next thing is actually steel.
Yeah. Petroleum coke, I think.
For steel?
For steel. 100 per minute.
Oh, like
For steel?
the recipe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have. There's that wheels to the south.
It is, but that's
Actually, steel.
that's.
Steel beams is technically next.
Oh,
Yep.
all right.
You could do aluminum? 1-to-1?
Looks like it.
We do have a lot of bauxite nodes around.
It's true. Want to
Yeah,
do
but
aluminum
bauxite,
instead?
as you know for that, it's a pain
Yeah.
in the butt to do that.
Yep.
Mm,
That.
That's why it's 1 for 1.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
Vardale.
Hi, Firedale.
Hello. Are people talking?
Thinking.
Okay, there we go.
Duncan. Yep.
Yeah, I switched my headset over, and then suddenly everybody wasn't talking.
It's one of those evenings.
Did something happen?
Yes. Thinking happened, and you know what? You know what that means?
There's lots of smoke in the air.
Mm,
I was looking at smoke earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, you were thinking.
No, unrelated.
Oh, okay.
Which steel beam did you have in the little planning thing? The one with the concrete?
I didn't pick one yet.
Oh. Might as well add to that concrete, huh?
Yeah, no.
That's a lot of concrete.
Yeah. How much?
Well,
Before he adds this, it's like 1,200 a minute. If he adds the steel one, it'll be more. I think it was 1,200 per minute.
the amount of limestone is just over 2,000.
Yeah, that's what it was limestone.
The amount of concrete coming out is 1,370. It's 1,370.
That feels
So that's
doable.
using wet concrete. It's doable. It's still a pain in the butt. You're gonna. I mean, that's like 2.5 pure nodes. But that's
How
before.
how
I
much
would
you need
put
again?
in-
1,300 minute?
For concrete, 1,300. Yeah. But
Which was how much
the input
limestone?
is like 2,000 limestone. Yeah. And that's using the wet concrete as the conversion, which just uses water. All the other ones use like silica or something like that.
Hmm.
There's a pure and an impure over there, isn't there? What's that one? Normal.
So either make it with aluminum, make it with concrete, or make it at a lossy 4-to-1.
Yep, exactly 2.5 pure nodes. Wow.
And aluminum's quite the process too.
Well, let me look at the aluminum and see how much aluminum it would end up being. So that's aluminum beam.
Mm.
Well, that just made the chart a lot bigger.
Yeah, there's like 4 steps or whatever it was for the aluminum.
And I would use pure aluminum ingot for that.
Sloppy alumina. I guess that sloppy alumina would be the one to use for.
Yeah, that's... So use the aluminum scrap and then the sloppy aluminum. Okay, if we did that, let's look at how much actual bauxite would we need. Because that's just basically bauxite and more water. There it is. 560 bauxite.
So
per
a,
minute.
a pure bauxite node would do it.
Yep.
And there's one right north of us.
Or just 2 impure.
Yep.
Assuming it might be like Caterium. Hold on. Let me go check on that. I want to see if it's like Caterium, because Caterium, you get half as much out of it. Over by a slug on that tree. Oh, dogs. 2 big dudes.
Oh, no power. No power.
I'm gonna die.
Don't do it.
I'm right.
Too
close.
late.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh, I see him.
Dark?
Yeah. Let's see if I've got any.
I tried smacking him. It worked for a while. Then it didn't.
Oh, you had one of them down pretty good, though. Oh, dear. Oh, where'd all these other ones come from? Am I close to you? I just ran past you. Oh, dear goodness. Get ready to run. Or fly. Get up in the air.
There we go.
Where's my inhalers?
Mine are not on me. Did I use them all? I must have used them all. Well, that was...
Here.
No, I can make more. It's okay.
Okay, I was
It's
just
funny
saying
that I didn't think of... Yeah. That's just funny. Okay. Make inhalers. Got it. Anyways, I was trying to look at this node.
This is the pure one.
Okay, that's the impure.
Oh, and then it's. Oh. It's up
So
here.
northeast. I think that one's up tall, actually. It's the one I'm thinking. I've been here before. Not in this particular run, but
What's it got?
yeah,
Is it up on top?
it's up on top. Need power.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
There's a big old spicy rock over there. Or a bunch of spicy rocks.
Dead carcasses from things that we've killed. Yeah.
Yes. Whoa. It's spicy here.
Yeah, there's something down there we gotta pick up. I think there used to be a lot up here. Clean it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I dig tier 3 miner. No supercomputers. Okay.
This computer.
Oh, I got it.
Oh. I just threw 10 in there.
Oh, well, that works. We don't need this one. That's too much. That's literally too much.
So back down to that impure.
Oh, oh, oh.
Is he gonna come back up here and play?
He played enough.
Oh, I thought I was dead. Now it
it's
is.
dead. Jeez. I think we might actually be able to get away with an impure node.
Power didn't quite reach it.
Hmm. Firedale, did you have any plans for the limestone nodes down here?
Yeah, the 2 impure nodes would be enough. So might as well do the 2 impure nodes.
Yeah.
Of course, then gotta take that, send it to 2 refineries, and then send that to 3 more refineries, and send it to a smelter, to send it to constructors, to send it to an assembler.
And deal with all the water.
Yeah, but the waters. I mean, we still got that big
Although,
thing of
yeah,
water there.
and the excess water can go to the refineries too. So
Where's the other one?
it's like right. Oh, you're almost
That
on
was
top of it.
I thought it was.
Oh, right here.
Why don't I see that ping?
Oh, you're almost there.
There it
There you go. Oh, don't look to the north. Oh my gosh, that's a big spicy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he saw you. Okay, he don't. He gone.
Yeah, he's dead, but he ain't no threat yet.
Just don't get near him.
He's in between the 2 miners.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So that's what we're gonna go with. We're building backwards. That's at the end. Ironically enough, that's the last thing that we do.
As for limestone, a miner Mark III full overclock will get 600 per minute. So 2 normals and 1 pure would do it. Because the pure would be overclocked to 780.
Yeah. You know what really sucks? Eventually, we're going to get an ability to pull more than 780 out at a time, because we're going to get belts that have infinite throughput.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that just means we have to tear everything down and start over.
No. But it does mean at those, but that we could adjust for some particular locations. It will eventually have more throughput.
Okay.
We could, because a fully tiered up pure node is like what, 1200.
1200, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
more than what we can do.
Right. But we could do a pure and a normal with the idea that eventually we're going to be able to take that pure and really take it to the next level. Eventually. And just let it run at a slower speed until that point.
Well, whatever the case, with this complement, we can satisfy the current requirements.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying we could future-proof it. Because we might need that concrete somewhere else too. Okay. So, man, I wish I could check things off as we were building them. Can I check things off? Oh, please tell me I can check things off.
Yeah, you can.
I can.
Are you on the website thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, the website thingy. I didn't know about that. But good.
Okay. Blender done. Manufacturer done. Case industrial beams done. Steel pipe done. Steeled frame. Stitched iron plate done. Iron plate and wire done. Let's move some stuff around so I can see a little bit easier. I wish I could easily I could show this on the stream, but you know, hold on. Let's see if I can show this on the stream. That's just me. Okay, so we got those done. I want to get the miners at the beginning so we can see that more easily. Which means you are here. You are here. Refineries are here. Okay, so the next thing we should probably do is work toward the steel. Yeah. Wait, why does it say steel? Oh, steel ingots? Wait, what?
It's the steel beams that we need, right? That's the next. Or did we already lay out the steel beam one?
Why?
I don't know why.
Yeah, steel beam, I think, would be the next thing to do.
Yeah, what's confusing me is that it's It's not using an alternate recipe for the steel beams on one spot.
And the steel beam, we're doing the aluminum beam. Is that?
That was the plan.
Yeah.
Why isn't it doing that?
Did you set it up and tell it to use the alternative?
Yeah. It's using the alternative towards one recipe, but not the other.
Is it possible that something has an output that can be specifically used for that?
No. No, steel pipes are definitely... Wait, hold on. That is it. Steel pipes need to be made directly from steel ingots.
Hmm.
Oh, well, that would be why then they're not made from the steel plate things.
Oh, crap.
Are we trying to make steel pipe?
Yeah, it's part of one of the things we need.
Uh,
Yeah, it's used in like the modular frame.
hmm.
There's a couple things I think that are. Yeah, and the heavy modular frame. So do we just?
I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of using aluminum for only half of them.
Right.
The thing is that the aluminum is also right here.
It is.
And there happens to be two impure nodes that would perfectly make enough for steel beams to continue. But we would still need iron for the steel ingots.
Would the coke steel ingot be the one to do?
The problem is making the petroleum coke. That means that you have to have oil.
Yeah.
We got oil over here.
It wouldn't take much, I don't think. But that
No.
means you also need to do oil.
Sure. We got oil over here.
This is getting complicated.
It does.
This is getting really complicated.
Yeah. You'd want to
I
make
mean-
the steel over where the oil
It's
is.
either petroleum coke to convert 15 to 20,
Mhm.
or compacted coal, which needs sulfur
You do the petroleum.
to double it.
Do we train in compacted coal?
Hmm.
You're making it in another place, aren't you?
The
Is that what's
compacted
being-
coal?
Yeah, I thought that's what's being used for one of the other spots.
Compacted coal
Yeah.
is at the power plant. It goes to the power plant right now. Does it go somewhere
Are
else?
you
too?
making extra?
I don't know how much it's making right now. You know
That
me.
doesn't
I
make
don't,
all that much either, Doug.
yeah, I don't know. I don't plan things out. I just made a bunch.
Sure. Fair enough.
We'll do the coke steel. I'll put
Alright.
that recipe in there.
Yeah, there is a lot of iron and stuff down by the oil.
Yes, there is.
I see Q's down there already.
Yep. I'm standing on a limestone node right now. Just doing a little bit of grunt work here.
So how much steel per minute do we need?
That's the question.
There.
Oh,
And the map gets more complex.
Mm-hmm.
does it?
It doesn't need very much oil. That's at least nice.
No. We got all the pure oil over there.
That heavily reduces the amount of iron that we need. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, it doesn't. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 lines. Yeah. One of the lines would need 1,400 iron per minute.
Okay.
Okay, so we would need like 3 good-sized nodes for iron, I think, total. We'd... About 1,760 iron ore per minute will be needed for this. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good about it.
right here, Pack. They're just to the south right there. There's 2 normal nodes and a pure node.
That'll probably be enough.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. Okay. Alright, so what is the next thing? Okay, rebuilding that map eliminated all the things that are already done. Let me redo that. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Those 2 are done. That's done. Yep. Okay, I want to do all the refineries in a row, so that can wait a minute. So the next is probably...
I think it's steel beams. Just going backwards on the inputs from the stuff.
Yeah, we'll do the steel beam. So the next one is aluminum beams, which is
Right.
20, and that's going to be going to the encased industrial beams. Okay, it'd be 24 constructors. Okay. Okay. Next.
This poor tree. Actually, those will fit this way, though.
Yeah. All right. So let's make the tree happy. Okay, can't build there. So, remember when we said we're going to build up? We're not building up yet.
Yep. You're gonna
We're still building out.
kind of off from that this way, right?
It's like I can't see it because I'm getting 11. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's where you're. Yeah.
God. Dang it. Where'd that even build? What did I just do? Where did that go? Where?
Did it actually build?
It looked like it built. Where did it build it?
Huh. I don't see it like slip through anywhere.
What the frick? I was looking here. Hold on. No, it's not double there.
Look underneath. Oh. Oh. Come down below.
I did.
How it got there? I don't know. It's way over here.
How?
Because Satisfactory.
It's not even the direction you were aiming.
You know what it was? It was on Blueprint Snap.
Oh.
That's attaching underneath the blueprint, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it attached underneath this blueprint. No, I better make sure that I don't hit just this. Okay, there. That was weird.
It's still like way away from where you were aiming.
Yeah. Well, I
Well,
probably hit
no,
the front
actually it's
of
not.
that.
It is not. If you come up, it is
Yeah,
almost
I see what I
directly
did.
below. Yeah.
Yeah, because if I hit the side of that blueprint, yeah,
Yep.
there it goes.
Yep.
That's what it did. If I hit the side of this blueprint.
At least it's the constructors. They fit good on these tiles.
All right. We need to like put notes on top of all these things to figure out what's going where and what now, because this could be insane. I didn't actually do the outputs for this either.
You can do like I did for the train tracks. Have little
notes
sign
on it?
section.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ. Okay. Before we move any further, these need to go where they need to go. Okay, so this output is for the copper wire. Where's the wire go? Over here? Yeah. We gotta have that input.
That's way.
Here.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's okay. There's not a beam going through this one.
You just run a diagonal underneath there. No one will know. If you run a diagonal, you get 10 more subs next week to fix it.
An interesting scheme. Let's see if it pays off.
Actually, if I do that. We have one of them coming up to here.
Oh, loop de loop. Yep.
Here? That was good. Yes, now I just gotta get him here.
I'm right underneath where they need to go.
This one is copper out. So let's get, hold on, let me look at this really quick for a second. The wire is coming out at a faster speed than you can get from one input. I gotta split this.
Rails.
Of course I do.
So half of it's going to come here and then get rid of the loop for it and come in on the other side of the here.
Okay, now let me think for just a second. This one's not too complicated. So these output at
This one's not too complicated, he says.
this particular part is not too complicated. Never mind. Okay. We never connected all the lines here.
Oh, is that the only one? I think.
There are two so far. Yeah, one right there too. I'm just connecting them, and I'm gonna have to figure out which ones I gotta remove anyway. Okay. But that at least tells me where the end is. Okay, so right here. Yeah, that's better. So, 3, 6, yeah, outputting at
That's better
30.
queso. I like queso.
$26 we got split up. Okay, so it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there. So what we gotta do is then take this, and we're gonna take this conveyor belt out. We're gonna
Yeah.
switch this to industrial storage. Going in that way. split 50-50, which is what I would prefer. So, here.
So all but 4 are going in the top and then.
Yep. That's it. Okay. So there's the 2 copper sources. I'm going to take those. Where is it going to again? Over there? Okay.
Now, are you wanting to send half of it to half of these and half to the other?
I'm going to have to.
So
He's gonna have to.
the other
Hmm.
one of them, I guess, would come somewhere. Here.
It splits around it. Yeah.
And then, because we'll get rid of the loop.
Yeah. So this loop would be a hole. Like that.
It's this one.
Yeah, I'm just deciding how I'm going to turn this around.
Oh.
I think we're going to take you. We're going to go.
Yeah, right.
Have iron.
Yep.
That's 2 ticks. 2 ticks. That. And foundation. Stop looking for foundation. Very well. Thank you.
Are you gonna do all of the iron smelting over there, or are you gonna want iron ore? No, that's right. You're gonna
It
want
kind
the.
of depends. Whichever thing, if it's easy, if it's going to be easier to send the ore, it's going to be whichever is more is easier to send. Really.
Right.
Are you gonna just keep... If you have if all of them are on site and you can send it all on one line after you smelt it all down on site, then it's easier to do it there.
Yeah.
If it's all over the place, it's easier to smelt it here than.
Mm. Yeah, it's not all over the place, but the amount of iron you need, bringing in the ore might be better. You're not going to get it in one line.
God dang it, it's the wrong Could you delete that?
This
Yeah.
there.
Hey, Darkhan,
Uh-huh.
why are those tiles blue?
Where? Did I get some? I'll tell you what, there was a keyboard issue.
Keyboard issue.
Yeah,
Not user interference, huh?
I thought I was hitting G and I accidentally hit E and it, well, at least it didn't change the swatch. How do you undo? I thought there was a way to determine there was a way to unpaint
I
those.
think
Pattern removal?
unpainted, maybe? Unpainted finish? Did that do it?
Yeah, that should.
Applied to buildings to remove their paint finish. Yeah, there you go. Finishes unpainted.
We hadn't found that one last week, so sounds promising anyways.
Where am I not? Why do I not see that?
It's shiny. It's one of the spheres. Finished paint.
Oh, unpainted. I see.
Yeah. See if that works.
It made him. It made him black. These are kind of gray, aren't they?
Okay, which one is this?
That
Okay, this is compacted coal. You were wondering how much is being made, right?
How much what?
Compacted coal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here right next to it. I was putting in a tube stop point for it. So I can go downstairs and check.
The problem is I don't know how much is used at the other station anyway.
All I can tell you is that it looks like it's pretty empty most of the time.
Well, that's because we're not using a lot of power yet.
No, I mean the freight platform where it's being put in to be picked up.
Okay.
It looks like it's staying empty most of the time. So that would imply that we're making pretty much just enough for it.
Yeah.
Looks like sulfur is the issue over here.
Not surprising. Good.
Okay, that's going as quick as it can possibly go. When coal is coming in, where's coal coming in? Ah, that's where coal's coming in. 5 can hold up to 780. $240, 360. $480.
This one used to be copper, this one used to be iron.
So this could theoretically move faster.
Yeah, as Darkman said, he just kind of threw it together to make it work.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a Mark IV conveyor lift here.
You got copper's going to this, the upper one. Is that right?
Copper should be going to the lower one.
Well, I mean, that's what I meant. The upper, down below the upper belt is the copper.
Yeah, the lower belt's the copper, the upper belt's the iron. Yeah. Yeah, it's confusing no matter how you look at it.
'Cause this one should be copper.
Correct.
Okay. Which is the
top
Upper.
belt down here.
the top belt down here is the copper.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. That output is done. You know what time it is?
Yes, I do.
Copper
It's
time?
time to forget. You know, it's time to forget everything for next, because next week we're going to come back and have to re-figure out what it is
Yep.
we're doing this week.
Pretty much.
Yep. Slide off that I was gonna stand on it.
Make a sign pack, stand right in front of it, and type in on the sign what you want to remember. That way, when you log in, it's the first thing you see.
It's still
Pretty
won't work.
close. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that link again.
Mm.
I just got to edit. Probably just got a lot longer too. Oh yeah, it's doubled in length. Thankfully, I put it all inside the word frames. The actual address is huge. It contains the entire information about the diagram and the address. All right, whenever you guys are done. We got a minute. We got a minute if you guys want to finish up what you're doing.
Nah, I'm
just-
good. I was just frameworking.
I just want to speed up these miners and then check and see how the progress goes from that.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
All right.
Take
Bye.
care.
Later, Dark Man.
Do mergers cause some delay?
I don't think so.
No. I don't think
So it's just a
not supposed
visual
to.
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different than a collision, like an intersection of conveyors or something.
Oh, my eye's burning.
Wow.
Yeah, been there.
Okay, yeah, something weird is going on over here.
Hmm.
But I'll check on it next time. Oh, I may have just found it.
Hmm.
Another vertical one that was only a 4.
Happens.
Yeah, the belts were 5s, but the verticals were 4. Let's see if that improved things. Okay, that improved it by quite a lot. Okay, so take care.
Farewell.
I'm glad I was able to make it.
Yes, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Bardell, of course.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, Pick.
Have a good one. Protect the tree. There. It's going to be interesting to get the inputs to go in there properly, since I think they need to go here. But it's going to be coming from up there, so... yeah, it should be fine. Alright. That's going to do it for this week. I will see you guys next time. All best tips and resubs, but you guys who survive. We'll be doing probably some gravitas tomorrow. I'm still working on the sorting of everything, but it's important. Maybe tomorrow I can actually like start using all that sorting. That's it. All best tips and resubs, but you guys who survive. But that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good night. Bye bye. Oh, I'm going to send you to. I'm going to send you to. There's no one on. Oh. Have fun with Chris and playing some Noida. Bye-bye.